Honestly, this is one of the worst movies I have ever seen. Where do I even begin? I guess we can start with the plot summary. Shut-In is about a mother played by Naomi Watts who takes care of her son, played by the kid in Stranger Things, who is now fully paralyzed because of a seriously bad car accident. This same car accident took the life of her husband. She lives out the rest of her days taking care of her son and working as a psychologist and helping out this little boy who was in the movie room. One day the little boy disappears and he is assumed to be dead. But at the same time, the house starts to become haunted and the mother believes it's the little boy. What's worse is that it's snowing outside and they're shut in. Just from that little summary alone, you might think that it's your typical ghost horror story. It may be bad, but can it be that bad? Yes it can. First of all, that summary is from the trailer. This is what the movie is advertising, a horror movie about a ghost boy, but that's not what happens in the movie. First of all, it's not a horror movie. There are no scares and there is no ghost. The only scares are jump scares, and they're not even the good jump scares. I mean, yes, I know there is no such thing as a good jump scare, but all the jump scares in this movie are the false alarm jump scares. The first one got me because, it's the first one, but after that they all got predictable and no longer got me. Like I said, other than the 3 false alarm jump scares, there is no sense of horror in this movie. Any sense of atmosphere is completely absent. So right there, the movie fails as a horror movie. What about the characters? Well, everyone does a decent job. You can tell Naomi Watts is trying her best and the son is pretty good, but other than that, no one is really given that much screen time to develop their characters or give us a sense of how they act. The little boy in the movie is barely in it, which is more evident that the trailer is completely full of false advertisement, and the love interest for Naomi is the same deal. He has very little dialogue and he's barely in the movie. He's your typical cliche single dad who's nice and wants to get in Naomi's pants. And if you notice, I have not used any of the characters' names. That's because I forgot all about them. No one leaves an impression on you. Now, was there anything good about the movie? I guess there was one thing, but it's one of those things where it's a good thing and a bad thing, but I'll go over the bad side later. The one thing is that this movie is pretty short. It's only an hour and 30 minutes, so you don't have to waste too much of your time. Seriously though, it's still too much time and I would never recommend this movie to anyone. I really did not like this movie. It was awful. Do not go out and see it or waste your money when it comes out on DVD. Now that I have given you my thoughts, I now want to go over the twist ending because this is what pissed me off the most. If you don't want to get spoiled for some reason, stop watching now. You already know what I think of the movie. Alright, let's go. So the big twist is that the son is not paralyzed. He was only pretending to be because he loves his mother and he doesn't want to leave her side. I mean, really loves her. So much that if she wasn't his mother, he would try everything to sleep with her. So all the events that took place were because of him, and all the people that were killed were done by him, and the little boy is alive and he was trapped in the house the whole time. The only thing that works about the twist is that it explains why she was seeing the little boy in the house, but even then this has flaws. Let's start with the son. I don't understand how he got away with pretending to be paralyzed. He was in the hospital, which means there had to have been a doctor or two to tell her, hey, your son is fine, he isn't paralyzed. They tried to explain it that when she saw the results, her mind made up the results and that's what she saw. But still, that doesn't make any sense because there were no signs of the mother being crazy or anything like that, or any sign that she is known to make things up. What makes a twist ending good is that it's one that makes sense and that there were clues along the way. Subtle enough to not notice them the first time you see it, but not too subtle that the second time you sit down to watch the film, you start to notice the clues. The best example to go to is The Sixth Sense. Throughout the movie, there are plenty of clues to help you along the way to make the twist make more and more sense. A twist doesn't need to have clues as long as it makes sense. Star Wars Episode 5, the twist that Darth Vader is Luke's father, is a good one. Not because there were that many clues, but because the build up to it was perfect, and it's one that makes sense and is believable when it's revealed. Shut-In fails on all these levels. There were no clues and the twist ending feels like it comes out of nowhere. That is what the downside of the length is. The last 20 minutes is about the twist reveal and the mother trying to survive. So after only an hour, the twist is thrown at you and it doesn't feel deserved and it doesn't make any sense. A twist is supposed to make you go, what? Not, wait, what? Why? This is where the whole movie falls apart. If this ending didn't exist, I would think that the movie would be at least a little passable. But no, this ending turns a bad movie into an awful movie.